Rachel Maddow faces backlash over her response to Charlie Kirk's assassination. The political media world is buzzing, and this time the focus is on MSNBC Rachel Maddow. Following the shocking assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, many expected prominent media figures to address the tragedy directly. Instead, Maddow is facing a wave of criticism for refusing to cover Kirk's death in any meaningful depth, while continuing to push forward with her relentless anti-Trump commentary. Viewers and critics alike have questioned Maddow's choice of focus. While the assassination of Kirk has dominated headlines and sparked widespread debate, Maddow chose to keep her attention on Donald Trump, using her primetime slot to double down on rhetoric against the former president. For many, it raises the question, is this really all she had to say about such a significant and devastating event? Maddow's critics argue that by downplaying Kirk's assassination, she is fueling division and ignoring the grief of millions who respected Kirk as a conservative voice. Her ongoing focus on Trump, while a familiar theme of her show, has been described as a dangerous distraction at a time when viewers were expecting acknowledgement of a life lost and a nation rattled by political violence. Supporters of Maddow, however, see her consistency as a strength. They argue that her mission has always been to highlight what she perceives as the ongoing threats to democracy from Trump and his movement. To them, her refusal to deviate from this central narrative is not neglect, but dedication. Yet the fact remains that her choice not to address Kirk's death in detail has created a storm of backlash that MSNBC cannot easily ignore. This controversy underscores the larger tensions within American media. When tragedy strikes, audiences expect empathy and coverage that transcends politics. Yet in today's polarized climate, even a moment of mourning can be caught up in partisan battles. Maddow's stance illustrates the widening divide in how events are reported, framed, and consumed, depending on political leanings. As the fallout continues, Maddow finds herself at the center of a debate that goes beyond her show. Should mainstream hosts focus on compassion and unity in the wake of tragedy, or remain locked in their political narratives no matter what? The answer will not only define Maddow's reputation in this moment, but also reveal much about the current state of American journalism. One thing is certain. Rachel Maddow's refusal to tone down her anti-Trump message in the shadow of Charlie Kirk's assassination has sparked a conversation that will not fade anytime soon. The clash between political messaging and human tragedy is now front and center, and audiences everywhere are watching closely to see what comes next.